Good morning. This is Josh from Hedge Plus, and this is today's Market Monitor. Over the weekend, we had reports of around 50 countries that have contacted the Trump administration to negotiate lower tariffs. So that's moving very quickly. That's something we've been saying for months, all the way back to December, that if it came to these tariffs actually being implemented, any amount of pain we feel here would be much greater in every country on the other side of this, and that many of these countries would very quickly reach out to the United States to try and get something done. I believe that was the ultimate goal of this in the first place. There's definitely a possibility that some of these tariffs on some of these bigger countries that have massive tariffs on us, such as China, are meant to stay in place and help with revenue and offset some taxes. But for the most part, with these smaller countries, Trump is trying to have them eliminate their tariffs on us to bring manufacturing back to this country to make it much more profitable for companies to make goods here. And I think that process is well underway. To give you an idea, some of the countries who have either already indicated publicly that they are going to drop tariffs on the U.S. or have indicated a desire to do so, we have India, Vietnam, Argentina, Taiwan, Israel, Canada, and Mexico to an extent, and then the UK. Those last three, Canada, Mexico, and the UK, nothing real specific, and still a lot of tough talk from those countries, but definitely an acknowledgement that they want to get this settled very quickly. So that just kind of cements the fact that the tariffs that we have put on in response to the tariffs they have on us are very painful to them, and they're going to want to get this settled very quickly. Regarding corn, just a general note that corn's resilience after 95.5 million acres and then these tariffs to hold up as it has, it really does show that fundamentally corn is in a great position. It just needs these matters to be put behind it. And obviously nothing's going to change with acres. That projection's probably pretty safe, and especially in light of what's going on right now with bean prices coming down even more. If anything, it might prompt some people to plant even more corn. But the room is there to run once we have trade agreements in place, and even soybeans. I think soybeans, once these matters are settled, given how few acres we have projected, if there's any issues whatsoever this year with weather, I think we'll see a big rally with soybeans. So I'd say corn would look to rally sooner, and then soybeans later in the year. For now, though, soybeans are on the wrong end. There's apparently a favored speculative position, a long-short spread, where the speculators are going long corn and short soybeans. That's no doubt helped corn a little bit here, but it's definitely been hard on soybeans. And then on late Friday, we've got the positions, we got the commitment of traders report, and it showed that money managers have taken a record short position in soybean meal, and they sold corn for the sixth consecutive week. Couple notes on that. They are still long a net long position of around 57,000 contracts of corn. It's another indicator, in spite of everything they're seeing. They came off a significantly larger long position, but they still have not gone short. And with soybeans, they actually went long 13,000 contracts, still a net short position of around 30,000 contracts short, but it shows some hope there for soybeans as well. I'm looking at the weather. The big story is definitely the United States. Massive rainfall totals from Arkansas to Ohio, heavy flooding there. It is going to definitely cause delays to planting and will definitely cause any planting that took place in areas such as the lower Ohio River Basin, Tennessee River Basin, even the lower Mississippi River Basin, where there was planting that took place there. It will have to be replanted. Rainfall totals another 3 to 6 inches, and then going all the way back to Wednesday, these areas have received anywhere from 8 to 15 inches of rain. So that is a massive issue. We're facing really the biggest weather concerns of anyone in the country. The eastern corn belt is getting way too much rain, and the western corn belt is getting way too little rain. Another small note about some freezing that took place: Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, all the way down to Texas and Oklahoma. Nothing was far enough along in those northern states that I just mentioned, of those Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri. But in Texas and Oklahoma, that hard freeze they got over the weekend actually could be problematic. Something to watch for there. Other parts of the world, like I said, not as much going on. The European Union, northern and central areas are going dry and warm. China, northern area, is going hot and dry again. That is not helpful to their, especially their corn crop as far as it relates to us. And then in Russia, rain and cooler temperatures are helping their drier wheat areas. Taking a look at overnight prices, again, down across the board. A couple notes on this. Where we were Friday morning at this time. So Friday morning's overnight trade, we're actually up 8 cents higher on corn from that point. Beans are down another 10 cents from that point, and wheat is up 5 cents from that point. So it seems to be slowing down. Some of the fear and the panic, it definitely seems to be slowing down. I wouldn't be surprised to see positive days on at least 2 to maybe even all 3 of these once we get into the daytime session. That's all for today. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you again tomorrow.